Well, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick, coming. We're landing. Yeah, we're landing on Earth. Yeah. Well, you remember as we approached, we saw that dome, didn't we? That's all there was. Yeah, there was just that dome with that spike sticking out. We'll have to call it something. That's all that was there. Sort of concave. Well, yeah, it was in a zone. Let's say it was. Well, we'll call it the pirate. Call it a pirate area. The pirate. Okay, that's what we'll call it. That's the magnetic SOS spike. That thing, that radar spike sticking out. That's a transmitter, isn't it? It was sending the SO. That's what we picked up. We picked up the signal. Oh yeah, all the light years that came through. Millions, wasn't it? Yeah. Must have been sent millions of years ago. Yep. Well, we finally got here. Found them. Just this film here inside this pirate, as I call it. This pirate concave area. It's built like a skull cap, you know, like the old archbishops had a couple of centuries ago on Earth. 1789, was it? I think so. There's a few records here lying around in dust. Put them together. Some of them are held together in microfilm and others. Yes, I remember. Speculators, wrecked. Yeah, bets, general gambling casino. Whole world degenerated into just a sort of a money lenders thing that this fellow Jesus Christ wrecked. And then they came back and had another go. And apparently they bet on this wheat crop or something in 1788, and it was a terrible storm, worst in history, and these bastards, I think they're called, they looked like they were going to lose all their money, absolutely be wiped out, and this mob in this city, Paris, was going berserk and wanting blood at the stock exchange, and this secret betting office was found, this dark bourse. I don't know, it's all written down here in some double entry book, which I can't fucking well work out. God, where'd you pick that language up? Well, I was just listening to their words down here on Earth. There's a few fragments left. He's preserved them in this tower. There's a tower inside, like a cylindrical tower. I know, we're standing in it. Thank you. Define it for me, won't you? Yeah, well, it turns this skull that's like a planetary sort of system. There's one in an old place, it's got written here, called Queensland, a sanitarium in a planetarium. Right, well, my guess is that all these tens of thousands of prisoners, that was the last days on Earth, were put in here, and the cells, and eventually it was wiped out, or they were wiped out, or they went outside, or whatever, you know. Who knows and who cares? But it looks like this last archbishop was left, and he sent out these magnetic messages. All the wires are connected up in here. He had enough time to make them. The strange thing is that it looks like he was the perpetrator as well as the prisoner made to face what he'd done. He looks like he was the missile inventor. Well, this does resemble a missile, doesn't it? This concave pirate thing that we saw from the outside as we approached. You know, the astronauts approached, and it looks like it was a missile, the last gigantic missile. But it operated also as a radar dish and a signal sender, and he worked it from inside with the wires. Right, worked in the dark too, he was blind. Yep. I see. So, this was like a rocket. Look, over here in the fireplace. This fireplace, it's the machine. The machinery, it's all a rocket. He was building a rocket to get off this Earth, this planet, sending an SOS to us or anyone outside, hoping he could make contact and then fly and meet us at some pre-arranged destination or join us, or does he know who we are? Well, because he doesn't know well, he suspects, yes, he does. Well, Emily and, Louise. Yeah, we sent him. Because he knows who we are. We're his parents, for God's sake. Fucking useless little... Oh my God, he was always a bloody child when he was growing up, wasn't he? Yeah. His transmigration skipped a few when we calibrated and went down and had him. Yeah, I know. Okay, well, all these children, all these people on Earth, they are all supermen and superwomen and It's all been perverted and diverted and... Okay, well, clock time ticked away and looks like he faced it. What was his name? Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. But it's got here a little etching, a mark he made into this with his fingernail or something, but I can translate it. Look, he's tried to scrape out a film. It's an arrow. Well, come on, let's go over here and take these books out of this bookcase. They've all been preserved, yeah. Lasted thousands of years. He must have written them. Yeah, look, files, rows and rows and rows and rows of files. Yeah, he's got a sign above it, Prince's, it says, Prince's Library. Right, he's written files and files and files and files. He's preserved them on these bookshelves. And, my God, they're all confessions. Oh, massive confessions. Want to read them? No, not really. I think he did it to free himself of his chains. Yeah, he's going mad. Look, here's a sign here. Insane. Right, there's a circular track, a railway track type thing. He's built a game. A railway track game, and it's got stops. Look, it's called a game of Define and Provide. It's like hopscotch. He played it every day. He threw a dice, played hopscotch, and he went from one square to the other and stopped. And look, here's one, a clue card. Go to jail. He thinks the cards came... He wrote them to himself. Yeah, his dark unconscious. He did it spontaneously, and then he followed it. Look, like a train. He's the train. In inverted commas, he called it St. Mary's train occasionally. Right, so he's hopscotched around here and stopped. Look, here's one. It says go to jail. I see the last card. The last card. He was stuck in jail. In this game of Monopoly, like Define and Provide. And inside was an island. Well, inside the railway tracks that he'd built around the vestibule of this skull cathedral that jutted like a finger out into the skies and was a rocket and opened up at the end of the tip of the finger, and he was trying to fly himself outside, out the end and into the universe, the galaxy, and meet up with his parents. Because there was hardly a blade of glass left. Grass or glass? Right. So it was an ivory tower, this, wasn't it? Well, he's been trying to convert it. It was a glass tower. Look, here's some diagrams and maps. Look, 1789. Earlier, it was a glass tower in which he lived. It was New York. Yeah, a skyscraper. So he lived inside here. And look, here's a note here that, right, people outside threw stones and smashed the glass eventually. Look, here's a story here. Read it. He calls them Fijians. Freelanders. I'll read the story out. It'll tell you what happened. Okay, I'll insert it in. But meanwhile, play that film. It'll show us what happened. What's it called? The Lady of the Lake. Okay, we'll play it. It might... It says here there's some notes. He made a film for posterity that... He wrote some notes here and you can see them in their guides. Okay, we'll play it. Play the film. Okay, well, shut up and sit down and take a ringside seat. He's built a little amphitheatre in here. It's another part. Look, there's all these little seats. Quick, you flap the seat down, sit in it, and look, come on, put it on. It's an inside cinema. Okay, it's cinch around. It goes round and round. Like a cylinder. All the images are up there and it's sound. Okay, we'll play the film. Okay. Well, he's made an acknowledgement here. There's one to act somebody. What's his name? He's got here etched out Rod Taylor. Yep. Says something about owing an acknowledgement to the composer of the music, the maker of the music. Okay, well, fine. Okay. He's deeply ingratitude. Ingratitude. That's a new word he's made. Look, ingratitude. There's another subcategory down here. Gretel. Hansel and Gretel. The crumbs. Oh, that's the crumbs to which he referred earlier. Yes, the crumbs on the windowsill and the bird. It landed and it was trying to whistle, and the golden bird. There's a note about it too. Yes, of course. The crumbs. Oh, so he'd gone in and the crumbs, he tried to retrace them back to get out of here. Hansel and Gretel. Yep. Couldn't get out. I see. There's the kitchen he lived in. Right? Yes. Ate. Right? Cooked. There's the cooks. Look, quick, throw the curtain across. There, look, there they are. There's... Oh my God, that's... The actresses and actors. Oh, so he lived in here with these nurses. This hospital. They acted out the roles. They played the parts for him. They acquiesced. He wrote little plays and they played out the parts for him. So that's how he passed the time in this space. My God, he was a Marquis. Yeah, they were playing out these little roles. The Marquis of Tasmania. And Hess. The Marquis de... It's written here. Here's the signature referred to in the very first bit. Marquis de Vine. There. Marquis of Wine. Baggers. Stuck in here, locked in here. I looked round up at the tower. From inside there was a balcony. High balcony right up the top, a little one. Winding staircase. It was a cone. Yes, I could see now. As part of it was painted black, most of it really. There was a trapdoor right at the top, right where the crown would be of the Statue of Liberty, which apparently he chiselled out for one era and projected it outside, even though he was living inside and couldn't see it. But he could see it in his head, in his mind, of course, and there was the small balcony going round outside, and the spikes! My God! The spikes were those of the Statue of Liberty. It was of light, and there was one left. They were broken off. It was like, my God, the bringer of light, Lucifer. The angel had fallen, come to earth, been framed. This angel had been cast out of heaven by these snipers and murderers. The angel had been God, blotted and blighted out by these murderers and criminals who'd darkened the earth and killed. God had fled. Lucifer fled man. Man had killed God and excommunicated him and flung him out, and he'd taken refuge. Where? I thought it was in here, in this funeral pyre, in the jails. Yes, in the dark areas he'd helped. And the people had been murdered, rounded up. And it had all happened, performed by this criminal who was of all sides and couldn't control his mania inside. This mad megalomania had all these sides, and they'd revolved and gone round in his head and controlled and taken over, and he was the portrait of the general, the operator, the organizer, the speculator. He'd adopted all these aspects and caused. God had fled, and a little bit, in cock time, had been in him, and over 3,000 years he'd... lied, tick-tock, bled. I'll play the film and might give you the answer. Okay, but I'll tell you what, I've had enough of this place. Yeah. There was a little cross outside, so he must have had some company once, yeah. There's a little cross outside and an epitaph on it. It said, I swear I could hear a young woman's voice. She died when she was 17, 18. It said, "Goodbye, cruel world. I've had enough of thee." Oh, yes, it is. Rules of the game. Look, here's a card left. Shine a light on it. No politicians unless started when they were not paid. No ODs. Oh, he OD'd, didn't he? Yeah, I found him over here. Yeah, quick, he slumped over this altar, this threshold area, and the blade's risen. Look, press that button. Up it goes, the wires move, the clock's starting to tick. Yep, you hear it. His head's slumped over. Well, he's been decapitated, executed. Ah, God, look at this machine. It puts it back on and cuts it off again, over and over. Oh, it's been going on for centuries. Yeah, blood's congealed. But look, there's this turning saw on the right-hand side of the stage of the cinema. Now, it's starting to click, 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 turn, click into notches, and my God, look up! Quick! Oh, God, the top's open! My God, above the attic! Sunlight, and look, blades rising. Further, high. My God, there's corn outside and sunlight. Yeah. Change. 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 Well, look up there. There's his face. He's laughing at us. Oh my God! Quick, lower the shades over there. Lower the blind. Quick, over that picture. Oh my God! Turn off that awful sound. Change. Oh, turn it off. Oh my God! Leave them on here. Come on. Let's get out of here. Grab that body. Yeah, we'll take him. Yeah, he's changed. He's all right. Oh, here's another note. A metamorphosis that I had changed. Yes, completed. With an air of comedy, I say I looked out that window and was decapitated by the blade 10,000 times as it went up and down, and I was maimed like Christ against it when it rose me up like a lever and slapped me against the wall outside, and I was pecked to death by scarecrows, vultures, and my side. No spear, just guts spilled out and taken to be a oracle, a fountain. But it purified after centuries. That's why you found it like an oracle. It purified. The water was pure and came out. It transformed to an oracle. Yes, it was the legend, the mother church, and funeral pyre as the mother church that was mired. Wired concentration camps. Auschwitz. Yes, it was like a brutal blister across my face, across my eyes, between them in the forehead and the nose, like a blistered oracle. Lips on either side. It was like burnt like an iron. That's how I felt my face was. Two sides of the Red Sea parted. Yes. Felt like Hydric. Blistered and burnt in the middle. And in my mind, a child, a seed, tried to flower and shoot green leaves. And yet every time the murder and mayhem and strafing of the jets and the sentries and the executions and the wrongs of those who tried and did their best, even though they may have been weak, but were framed. Speculators, money, ring, ring, ring. I don't know why these people can't simply take a moment to pause and stop and look into themselves and just start to create their own things instead of being constantly trying to shore up their inner security when they find that money won't do it or material things and bloody will work power over us. Trying to manipulate us, it gives them a buzz. Well, fuck them, they can never get a final boost that way, and we're having to put up with them like a cockroach, being manipulated and worked round and round like pieces. Oh, like buttons, like... Why don't they go and live on their own island and do it to themselves? Yeah. Oh. That takes a little bit more. If it were that way, they'd solve these wars by each leader fighting. Combat to the end. Can you imagine? Oh, God, the painting's gone up. Freedom! Freedom! Oh, where's that machine? It's in the throat of the painting. It's a tape. It's been inserted in there, a chip, a microchip. Probably by him when he was painting all these pictures inside these membranes. And probably, yep. Here, click it onto another channel. Change! Change! Oh, what a load of fucking baloney. Okay, let's get out of here. Close the curtains. Yep, it's all finished. It was all... Yep, costumes, mannequins. Look at them all. I see. And nurses. These nurses, well, they must have died or gone to... Oh, you know where they are. We saw them on Mars ourselves. Yeah, on the right side, the side of light. It's all changed now. This is all ancient history. Yeah, we've completed everything. Everything got better. You know that. This is all the past, the Bible. You know, all of them, all these people we've seen up on the screen are all living up on... Yeah, with us, you know that. What's wrong with you? I'm afraid I was... He. Oh, let's go and see them and have a cup of tea. Chuck away those rules of the game, those cards. Right, let's make the final entry. Define and provide. A project. Here, take it out. Read it. A project. That's why we were convening. DJ was head of the area. He's built this... Look around this skull cathedral. It's a measure. It's a chiseled out area of the inside of DJ's skull. We can tell it from the X-ray. It's all written here. Look at it. Look at the X-ray and you can see all the marks and the guidelines, and he's followed them. Yeah, he's followed them in the dark. My God, he must have developed an X-ray inside a luminous inner eye, and he could imagine it over all those 3,000 years. He would have... Yeah. We needed vision, he says here. And everything blackened into everything in here. That's what happened. A tunnel of darkness. I'm reading it, yeah. He was showing the film. Who? Oh, I don't know, he's had all these different sides, didn't he? This mark of this genius. Yeah, there were 1 to 10 arrested, apparently. Oh, the 10 were inside him. There was only 1. He was the number 1. The whole 10. It's just a reference to his different sides, his different selves, and they're all conflicting inside and trying to be king. King of the devil. Yeah. Money. Speculated. Tried that first. It gets nothing. Nowhere. It just runs through your hands like your fingers. Like once you've got everything, you know. Of course, he's got written here, I climbed to the top of the world and found nothing there. So he cast around and started to manipulate everything. Built these missiles and guns and... Well, he's killed everyone. He killed everyone. He was a prime minister, you fool. GP. Jeffrey Pringle. That's another side of him. The doctor, the spirit, was trying to heal. Yet this other side, this murderer, was doing this devil work. The work of the devil. Yes. Lucifer was bringing light. The God in him was trying to brighten, cast the light on the dark, overcome so he wouldn't kill. He was obviously unable to control his urges. He was psychotic. Right. Who was he? Oh, it says here, last Prime Minister on Earth. Right. President. Yeah, they all merged together in a world order. Wasn't new. It was old. It was the same old one, except this time it encompassed the earth and took it all with them. Speculator, sweetmeats, sweet bread. There's the ring of the bell. Sweetmeats, speculator, sweet bread, tumbrils, carts, over 1789. Nothing to do with ideals. Money, speculating. Move these pawns around, but psychotic. I'm bored. I think I'll wipe out a few thousand people over here today. I'm bored, stupid. Oh, just knock over that section over there. What is it? Oh, it's just a few islands left in that area. I'll knock them over the community. Yep, the community board. Knock them over the monopoly board there. Knock them over. The define and provide. That'll do. Okay. Nothing else to do, really. I don't know what to do. I've fucked all the women stupid in the world, all the prostitutes. Had everyone, everything, everybody, all the material benefits. I've had gold-plated cars, Rolls Royces, buildings, castles, piles. Oh, I'm just bored stupid. I don't know what to do with myself. I'll just blow up a few more things. I don't know what to do. Oh, child. What about child murdering? I'll try that this time. Yeah. We don't need any excuses. Well, there's no one left. Okay, line them up. Line them up. Yeah, just line up their effigies and their images on there like ducks in a circus. Right, ping, ping. There's nothing else to do. Have a drink. Okay, I'll drink myself up. No good, I bloated myself up. Stupid. Drinking out of this pump. This keg. Stuck here in this cell. I don't know what to do. Emily, where's Emily? I don't know, you got rid of her, didn't you? She was frigid. Yeah, you wanted Suzanne, her twin sister. You created her, you built her. She's just a mannequin. God's sake. Well, she works. I've become a scientific genius. I've instituted engineering genius. All these machines inside all these mannequins and these women, they just crank around and live here in me. And yeah, that's it really, isn't it? In me. Right. Emily, Suzanne, there's no use crying out for Emily. She's gone to the other planet. Another planet, she's gone years ago. Suzanne, she's the twin sister for whom you lusted. Yeah. She does it. Does it? Ah, what's the point of speaking in language now? No one around. Huh? In this tower. I thought we were astronauts going to get out. God, it's a trap, you fool. I brought you down in here to go through it again. There's a pendulum swinging. Quick, duck, quick. God, because we've got to have... Yes, we've got to have a son. Find the women, the women, to start on Earth again. Quick, duck, the pendulum. Emily, Suzanne, Louise, Vera, Jean Peters, I like her now. Well, keep calling out. There's no one here. No. Look, the observer up there you left up in the spaceship, drawing back now. Yep, the camera's drawing back. Look out. Look out into the sky. You can see it now, the big eye. That's it, it's drawing away. It's leaving us here. Look at the wasteland. It's all just desolate. Desert. No, it's up to you now. You can try another dial on that time machine. Well, click it. Click it to 1957. See what happens. There was a family there. Yeah. They were in Alabama. Give them a go. Yeah, come on. Give them a crack. Crack the whip. Yeah, well, you'll see Jeffrey Pingle yourself. Yeah, your image. He'll start. Yeah, and... Right, there she is, Helen. The Lady of the Lake. She's coming in to play that part. Of course, and there and Liz. They're all playing the parts and... There you are! Quick, watch on the television. It's starting. Okay, there it is. Come on, take a ringside seat. Quick, flap the... Down and quick, get that bloody stupid bloody picture up there. Slide it down, open the blind, let it watch. Learn something. Might learn something. Yeah, might learn something about America. What happened to it? The Statue of Liberty was built. We're standing over it. We're sitting in it. We're sitting in New York. Okay. Ta-da. God, there's that opening gate swinging again. Well, concentrate. Learn something. I'm learning a lesson. Oh, strap him in, quick. Get him in. Oh, God, that curtain. Quick, open it. Oh, it's been ripped across anyway. Wait, there's the so-called nurses. There's psychiatrists. Quick, come on, strap him down. Quick, get him, watch the film. Go round and round. Quick, the children, the jets. Sharpie, quick. Carol. Carol, she's dead. I killed Carol. That was it. That's the image. I built this skull. I built it. It's Carol. Yes, jutting out is a SOS imaging television studio which I live. The pattern. Images. Stream. Statue. Oh, he's dying again. Quick. Haul him up. Yeah, erect him. Come on. Yeah. Start. Put him outside. Put him on the front of this third eye type steeple. Got him, it ticks away and clocks in this desolate field, this desolation. Yeah. Nail him to the sides. Quick. That's it. For all to see. Go on, get the... Come on. Right, director, get the scarecrows to come in, start pecking. It's like the birds. Yeah, that's it. Quick, get Rod Taylor in, right, over here, Tippy Hedron, right. That's it, start attacking. Right, peck him to death. Quick, film, crank, roll the cameras. Quick, capture it. Right, oh, what a performance. He's brilliant, this guy. He's a bloody masochist. He's the best fucking actor we've ever had. God almighty, what a fucking maniac. Yeah, he's mad. He's absolutely mad. He thinks he's in a planet on Mars or Earth or something, and then everybody's gone mad and dead. Cordon off, and he's tick-tocking away like a time bomb, and okay, I'll oblige him. Blow him up. Boom! Fire. Come on. Claim the insurance. Let's get in there. Okay. Claim it. Don't matter. Just he was insured. Yep. Forge his name. That's it. Quick claim. Okay, we can start again and make another film again. Right. I see. Can hear some last words though on that tape. It's still going around and around under that Prime Minister or President's picture. So say, listen. Quick, bend the ear against it that he built in the middle. And then everything blackened into here. That's what happened on that day in that year. Explosion, a tunnel of darkness, and snapped, and I disappeared into here. I saw him. He was my image showing a film. And I emerged into the courtyard. I felt ill from drinking, and I was in bed with Suzanne, her twin sister, and then confusion. I was enjoying myself. I was about to come. Experience beauty, the absolute joy that God had given us, man and woman, to enjoy together, and happiness bring. And then the systematic shooting, the executions, the film, showing the film. Yes, of future intentions, the dividing the land into compartments and areas. Apartheid, and we would attack certain areas, a pilot, and sell them off as subdivisions, and speculation and speculators, and swamp, and divide it up and cut up this world into little pieces and strips, and then make $1 billion. There was no one left. Investors to invest. We killed them all. Welcome to the company. It's my vision. We're the homeless. It was a virtual reality. There were lots of virtual realities. Somebody else's movie. Others playing the director. Allotting the parts, the stereotypes, the scripts for the parts, what they'd speak, how they'd speak, what was fashionable, what was politically correctable. And I was supposed to fit in and play a part in a role. I was an actor, and I said I don't want to play a part in somebody else's movie. I want to play my own part, be the leading man in my... And they said, what rampant individualism. Why don't you fit into the community with everyone? Failing to say, of course, that the people who were saying it were not making a sacrifice. They were expecting me to sacrifice my movie and fit into theirs. Otherwise I was a cad, a real cad, a pirate to be exiled and flung out of society because I was a smart aleck, I was a snob, I was elitist, I was above myself. Yeah, who do you think you are, they used to say. Who do you think you are? You're above us. Yeah, but you're not sacrificing your script, your movie. Well, fuck you. Why shouldn't you? You can make the sacrifice, not us. Well, then I grabbed my cricket bat and went home. That's how I failed to get into the first 11. Yeah. Oh, won't mention the first 15. Didn't even get onto the bloody school entrance, let alone down to the pitch for that. Okay, so I heard my voice say, it's somebody else's movie. School, the school curriculum, the blueprint for society, the roles, the up the ladder, the scale, the suits we wear, the costumes, what we put on, a lawyer. Who designed all this? Who designed this way? This design for living? Who made it? Well, somebody whose father did it, or their father did it, and their father did it, and said this is how you do it, and everybody just rolls on like an automaton. I don't want to do it. I don't want to waste my life. Christ was killed on that cross for one reason, so we could do it. Not on our knees worship, but live it, do it. And I don't want to let him down. Right? Otherwise it's just meaningless, isn't it? We're all just all the same. A role play. I don't know, the church fathers, they directed it. They've got their movie, their virtual reality, and we're all supposed to fit into it. Middle Ages, 15th century, and along come the founding fathers in the USA, and they've got their movie, their virtual reality, and we're supposed to do it their way. And it's got great legitimacy. Yeah, it all sounds okay, it all sounds right. They take the high moral ground, finger point. That's if you don't do it. You're a scum. Yeah, that's how I found the 1 to 10 scum with genius. That's why. Because the genius, those had tried to do it their way, had become named, labelled scum in provided games, virtual realities, other people's movies, other people's designations. That's why I'm speaking on the radio. It's the only way. Oh, nobody else produces anything. If you don't do it their way, fit into their agenda, do their script, it's their movie. Yeah, you got to be grateful. Yeah, okay, all right. So nobody produces. There's no productions. Well, do you really want a production? That's part of their reality anyway. Yeah, this nonsense of reclining back on a Sunday afternoon in a seat and having a drink, a cocktail, and chirping and chatting away about how great you are. Yeah, get the girls to fall at your feet. That's it. Yeah. Oh, I made a movie and I made one just like everybody else, like Citizen Kane, and I got 10 out of 10 because I'm a good mirror of him. Great for Orson Welles, but are you a copy? To dig in. Yeah, there's a coffin around this sculpture, this great massive sculpture I built that's got this cyclops spike sticking out of the middle of its temple, its head, and it's tilted up to the seas of the skies of the universe. And around it is a ring, an astral soul, a coffin. Yeah, that's the coffin. I can see it, a ring, an astral poison around it, all around the head and around the body. Yeah, that's it. It's a coffin and I've got to dig up. Yeah, I found a hole in the side of it. Yeah, there was a graveyard round it, a cemetery. Started to dig away. Yeah, like a gopher, like a rabbit in Alice in Wonderland, and dig down, round and round and round and round, like a spiral. Down. Getting away and getting into my own virtual reality here. Yeah, but the stones were real. Digging on them, I tell you, they scraped my fingernails. I got inside and there was Alice. Yep. Except she was tall and 32 years old. And she was in that skirt. I remember, and I crawled over to her and I fell at her thighs and the tears rolled down in between them. And I realised, up in between this area, this opening, that she symbolised and showed and pointed a finger and produced before me was my way in, my radio. Yes, she was giving me a symbol of an entrance into my own reality. And I'd go in and broadcast on the radio my script. And I did. And you've heard it, you've listened. It's called Rabble? Bedlam? Yeah, that's it. There's a lone voice out there. It's the audience. I can hear it. Someone's out there. Quick, the door. God, there's people. And a pool, a swimming pool, and there they are. There they go. Yes.